Hi, John Maxwell here today. I want to talk to you about thinking abundance. And there are two words I want to give you with this thinking abundance that will really help, I think, flesh it out for you. The first word is creativity, and the second word is flexibility. And they come together. They really work well together once you understand how they help you think of abundance. So let's start with creativity, first of all. First of all, an abundant thinker always believes there's something out there for them. They're not scarcity-minded. They think there's an answer around the corner. And a creative person, the key to creativity is you show me a creative person, and I'll show you a person who believes that there is an answer. There's always an answer. That's what keeps them going. That's what keeps them digging. That's what keeps them in the game. To be honest with you, when everybody else is quitting, why do they quit? Because they think, well, we've tried everything. It doesn't work, and there's no answer. The creative person, they stay steady. Why do they stay steady? Because they believe there's always an answer. That phrase, there's always an answer, keeps them in the game. Now, put the word flexibility beside the word creativity, and now you're cooking. Because flexibility means that I not only believe there's an answer, I believe there's more than one answer. In other words, whatever answer I've got through my creativity, that's really good, but it doesn't stop me because I happen to believe that that's just an answer and that there's more than one answer. Now, that may be the best answer. It may not be the best answer. I don't know, because you know what? I don't know until I find out all the answers. So a flexible person that has creativity, they not only, when they find the answer, go, eureka, I knew there was an answer. I told you there was an answer. And what they do is they go that path now. They found the answer, so they're down that answer path. But while they're down that answer path, they're also very flexible and very fluid, which means they are on the track with the answer, but they're looking around because they believe there's more than one answer. There could be two answers. There could be three answers. There could be five answers. When I was a young pastor, at 29, I had the 10th largest church in America, and I made a huge mistake. I went around for about 5 years teaching pastors how to build a church like I built a church. And I built it on the premise, this is the way you build a church. And all of a sudden, I met a guy named Bill Hybels, and he built his church entirely different than I built mine. I mean, it wasn't even close. I mean, we weren't even in the same game. And he was, in fact, not only successful, he was more successful than me. And it was that day I realized there's more than one way to build a great church. That was the day I said, okay, my goal as a leader isn't just to find an answer. My goal as a leader is to find as many answers as I possibly can, because every answer is an option. And every time in life, when we go for something, we have a detour, we have an obstacle, we have a problem. And so what happens is, when I believe there's more than one answer, I don't get hung up on the fact, oh, I've stopped here. I go over and say, well, maybe this will work over here, and then there's this possibility. And it keeps me fluid and it keeps me flexible. And I just want you to know that abundant people, they believe there's always an answer, but to be honest with you, if you press them, they believe there's more than one answer. How different than the person who is a scarcity person, who believes that the world is running out of answers. Okay, same world, but a different world. If you're creative and you're flexible and have an abundance mindset, you're always going to find answers that people are going to be amazed at the sidelines. They're going to say, how did they find it? It's very simple. You weren't smarter than them. You just had a belief that there was an answer, and that belief kept you in the game till you found it. And then when you found it, you didn't get smug or arrogant and say, we found it, we're good, we've got it, this is the way, this is the surefire test. No, no, no. You said, okay, I'll ride this answer train, but I'll always be open for something bigger and better than that. Sometimes the one answer I found in creativity led me to the next answer I found in flexibility. Ride the answer train, but always understand there's probably 3 or 4 of those trains that you could ride to get to where you want to go.